We're moving closer and closer to the center of India. And here we are in Indore today, a ground that's pretty much in the center of Indore itself. And this is on the line today. The IDFC First Bank ODI series, India versus New Zealand. They've never won a one-day series in India, but then they've never won a test series for a long time in India either. We're coming to you live from the Holkar Cricket Stadium here in Indore. It's always everything to play for. I like the turmeric. There you go, straight away for that outfield. It's quicker than any highway in the world.
That is lightning fast. Lightning fast. And there's two wicket blocks, practice blocks as well. If they hit that, it's just...
Oh, almost! Was flying in away to his right. To Jadeja's wrong side. And I think you'll find he's made good ground actually in getting... What plays on? Some things are just meant to be.
In two minds, Henry Nicholls here. Maybe in three minds.
Partnership with Mitchell, I thought he played really well. So Mohammad Siraj doesn't get the... The edge is taken, India had two. And once again, Harshit Rana to Devon Conway produces a wicket 3 times out of 3. 56.73. Good stop. Good stop. That's how you build pressure. Don't allow the form batter to get off to a boundary first early. In the gap. And the fielder will only stroll after it. Wasn't exactly going at 100 miles an hour, but...
Otherwise, it's...
Shot. Really nicely timed. You can write 4 alongside that here in Indore. Beautiful shot from Will Young under complete control.
There's very little margin for error on a pitch as good as...
For Daryl Mitchell, you only need to beat the field, that's it. There's no coming back thereafter for the fielding side.
And once again, a straight back.
Process as well still for Glenn Phillips.
That's not just a 6, that's a huge 6, and he's ridden the bounce so well. It's already a contender for the Apollo Tyres Go the Distance Award.
That gets my vote at the moment. It is.
Deep Dasgupta says Mandeep Singh fielded for South Africa. That's 4. And the reason I didn't call it 4 straight away is I thought surely even on this ground that'll be stopped, but it can't.
The most difficult shot in the game for a batter to play the mid-wicket drive.
Oh, they take the run. I'm not sure it was on as soon as the shot was played, but this time it's a good call from Young.
Well, Young called it. Mitchell wasn't that keen initially.
Oh, a little inside edge on the pad, I thought. And then we're trying to figure out on radio, you've got to know exactly who the fielder.
Here they are again. Bit of a misfield. They're coming in first change today. Mohammad Siraj, Ravi Simon, and with the kind of makeup that India have in their bowling lineup, he had to do.
Nicely punched. That's 4.
Now there's evidence of how quick this outfield is, how bone dry the outfield is. Watch the ball bounce after it lands on the turf and races away.
And as a...
And the ball racing away. Beats the man in the deep. One thing here is this is a boundary ground. We see a lot of boundary.
He was in the contest for some time, Siraj, but...
Excellent stop. Cheswal, who's there for Arshdeep Singh. That would have been a certain boundary.
Yeah, it was flying. Brilliant work. And you can see everyone.
That's gone through. Yeah, nicely on top of it.
You see what Siraj is, he's trying to avoid the onside. And Mitchell's getting himself outside the crease on the line of middle.
And get the single, and the reason for that being probably we're still in power play. So wicket. Oh, that's gone through. Got a little bit of a hand to it, but it's still raced away to the boundary. And the 50 comes up for New Zealand.
This is an indication.
Has been controlled, so something. Very good work. And making amends from that previous effort. That was the right-hand side, which was the dominant part of Shubman Gill. This time around, he had to dive.
Oh, lovely shot. 50 partnership comes up. Shot of the afternoon. Reflection. And the bail's still intact.
5 for 2.
What a catch! What a catch! It went straight to him, but it was hit hard. He's too good a fielder to miss out on that.
Brilliant fielding, although it's going to go for 4. It was such great commitment in the deep. It really was. It deserved better than it got. Just like that. He will not let him settle, and that is pinpoint straight.
So this is a smaller ground as well than Rajkot. Rajkot with a bigger ground.
Just get a feeling, obviously I don't know him. Goes fine, it goes down to the boundary for 4. That's what New Zealand needed to break the shackles. And for Daryl Mitchell, this golden run continues. Another half century.
Most of the time.
And that's...
Things getting himself fired up.
Oh, good shot. India on the ground have been very good today in the field. Just threw it a little wide of the... Let me keep going. Finds the gap on the onside. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. It goes the distance. I just wondered how long it would be before Mitchell went on the front foot against Nitish Reddy.
Yes, he tried pulling him twice.
There's nobody there, there's nobody there. It'll go into vast vacant areas for 4 because 45 was inside the circle, man on the boundary with that square leg. So it's really... From time to time you need a release shot, and that's the one. First boundary for Phillips. And first time he just dropped a little shorter. We've been talking about lines, but I think with Siraj the lengths were excellent too.
Yeah, dropping it short.
Oh, finds the timing. Finds the slot as well. New Zealand are now starting to get a move on by the looks of it. Harshit Rana will be beaten. And he wasn't a particularly wide long on. But the slope and the speed of the outfield just kept taking it over. He was standing up.
Ball is for 2. Hammered leg side. Pace off, and Mitchell sat and waited.
Yeah, pace off. You've got to get the ball above the shoulders, between the shoulder and the helmet. You get the pace.
And Mitchell cashes into the tune of 4. Quicker, shorter, and wider. Into the 9. Oh, not with mid-off up inside the circle.
Great shot. Nice, juicy half volley first ball.
Got a couple of options. He goes wide, and it'll cost him 4. It does. Poor option. Change of field was right. Ball not. 35 gone. 197 for 3.
Just over. Just over. He's well inside the 30-yard circle and another boundary.
Well, he's earned himself the right. We call it a license in the business to really go now, Daryl Mitchell.
World Cup. Fine for 4 once again into the pads. He bowled with a lot of composure in his first spell, just drifting a bit in his second.
MK, I'm just looking out the window.
Too easy. This wicket falls straight up and straight out of the ground.
We did that easy, Glenn Phillips. He did that so up, and sometimes when you do that, you can open.
Very careful when you're around, the farmer that you are. 13 off at 2:30.
Chance for Ashdeep. No chance.
And he start off in just the right way. He just backs himself. The moment it's in his hitting arc, he keeps going. And he still finds the gap. He still finds the gap. And I'll tell you, there wasn't such a lot of space between long on and deep mid-wicket. That is an astonishing shot. I know for a while that long off was interested, but that was full into the boundary for 4. Phillips gets to 99.
Pressure on bowlers again. So much pressure.
Brilliant. Tell you, it's flat. It's gone 2 bounces to the boundary. I think Phillips is now unleashing himself. Oh, drop. And to make it worse, we'll go for 4.
Yeah, it's taken. So finally the breakthrough. And it's Phillips who has to depart after a magnificent innings. We'll need a big one here. Oh, that's gone away. Somehow managed to reach it. He was moving across the stumps. Top edge. This should be taken. Kuldeep takes the catch. And that's a big wicket. It's come at the right time where... He's given it. But looked out. And finger went up straight away. And he's away straight away with a boundary. So wasting no time. New Zealand want to get back on track. Just losing their way a bit. That's well struck. And Kohli will cut it off. Keep the batsman down. Oh, that's big. That's taken. Good attempt, but straight to the fielder. Another catch for Kuldeep Yadav.
Good from Ashdeep.
Kristen Clark. Oh, that's clean. That's very clean from the skipper. Second 6 for him. To get the elevation there, he's done a great job.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The fact...
That's heading through the line. 1 bounce. Easy pickings. Full toss outside off stump. That's well struck. Nice and clean. Straight over the bowler's head. So 2 boundaries in this over. 3:21 now, New Zealand. Oh, that's big. That's a clean strike. Now he's anticipated that beautifully by getting into a great position and giving it some serious hammer.
That sounded so crisp.
Bowden this time, full length delivery. Misses it altogether. But he'll believe it. That's 6. Right in the arc for Bracewell. And he's put that into the stands.
Just missed Siraj.
Oh, that's gone through. But in the end, important breakthrough early on. 3 wickets for Harshit Raya and have at least a couple of
Chase. It's right. Number.
Both the openers in both the games.
boundary of the first ball. Yes, easing it through the offside. makes the most of it. And time it as well as he would have liked, but will get a couple of runs. Oh, that's a good shot. Very good shot. Real class from Gill.
Yes, absolutely.
Shots like that tell you how good a surface this is. He's always picked up length quickly. This time, another boundary. A flick of the wrist. And sends it to the other side of mid-wicket. So 2 good shots.
Yeah, the batter will feel he's missed out. Been a couple of occasions where Zach...
Edged and put down. That is a pretty straightforward chance when you're standing behind. I just thought he was late to react, and it's right. He won't like that. Zach Hooks. Catch put down, boundary next ball.
From the previous delivery.
That's in the air, soft dismissal. And no one's going to run to the fielder quicker than Mitch Hay. Real soft dismissal. Straight to mid-on. Oh, what a shot that is. Right out of the meat of the bat. That'll get the crowd going. 6 to Kohli.
Yeah, that was...
A lovely shot. Proper square cut there. Boundary right through his defence. This one must have nipped back because it surprised Gill. Shubman Gill.
Wow. You come to watch a game for many things, but I think this crowd, if you took a poll here, a very vast majority would say they've come
Before yesterday. And when deliveries like this come along, you flick it to the boundary. That's a proper cricketing shot. And you will keep getting deliveries like that. The moment you leave it,
judgment. And down the wicket this time. He's showing off his skills.
Well, Henry Nichols is at that.
again playing with a straight back, beautifully executed. That should be another boundary. Yes, it is.
Oh, straight to the man at long on. Shreyas Iyer with a pull shot. India lose another to a shot. That fine. Oh, in the air, taken. One more goes. Did that ball just hold on KL Rahul? Because he checked it
to come forward, and so
a couple of overs. Maybe this is India's moment. Straight up, over the head of mid-off, and one bounce into the ropes. Nitish Kumar Reddy feels it is the time.
we'll get the.
Was run quickly, but doesn't matter. There's some bare patches.
To the onside, this is the test of the outfield. It's pulled in just inside.
6 into the stands. And he's saying there's 2 of us in this partnership. I know all eyes are on Virat. But spare a thought for me, I'm batting 2 and it's a good shot. This might just get... Now this is what Ravi was talking about. Because he can hit a very, very long ball. Nitish Reddy gets a 50. One that you remember for a long time. 50 or 52 ball. Oh, it's taken. It is taken. Once again, it is that short mid-wicket area. Once again, an Indian bat.
They don't drop too many. Will Young here making no mistake.
So many of them. Cheers.
Was tight. That was tight, and if there's any chink in the armour of Virat Kohli, Day just says enough is enough, but he hasn't hit it hard enough. And Will Young is underneath it. Huge moment, and a big moment for Jaden Lennox, and leaving him behind. And it, great shot, one bounce score. Two men back on the leg side, but he knows exactly where they were. Too smart for that.
This is a real.
Hits a gap and gets four.
Yeah, that's more like it. We talk about miracles. Yeah, India does need a miracle.
Has he found the gap? He has for four. One bounce. Gets into the 80s, Virat Kohli. It's a flickering. Gee, that sounded good, and it's gone very long. This could be among the bigger sixes we've seen today. Just sounded good the moment it left the bat. Picked up and easily deposited into the boundary. Kohli gets up to 90. The frame goes over cover. Kohli is now unleashing a garland of boundaries as he gets to 94 and playing as well as he ever has.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Once again, aware of where the fielder is.
6.
Back down the ground. Has he got enough? No, he doesn't. But he'll come back for two. These New Zealanders, they stop every. Harshit Rana's keeping things going from his end too. The partnership is 50 or 45 goals. Then he gets number 54. Brilliant from Harshit Rana. He's keeping his end going. He's gone up to 28 and a 6. Wow, that travelled. That was on the Autobahn. And there is no speed limit.
Oh, this is just brute force from Harshit Rana.
Clears the infield. And that's all you need, one bounce into the boundary. He's playing an innings to remember this Harshit Rana. The crowd starts to believe again. Oh, Kohli down the ground. 6 more to Kohli. Low full toss. But as I said, his bat only has a middle. Down the ground, slams. The ground's too small for Rana. 21 have come of the over. And India now needs 68 of 70 yards.
It's 270 for 6 after. Once again, that's massive. It's into the second tier. 50. Superb runs from Harshit Rana. That was up in the air. And a brilliant catch that. Nichols, the ball would. Oh, there's a sound there, the finger has gone up. It's 2-2. And it'll be a sheepish review if he goes up. There was a definite sound. A hat-trick.
He's 35.
Oh, he's got caught. Four more. 8 of the first 2. What a match we're having. Up it goes. And taken in the deep. This could be the match for New Zealand and the series. And a magnificent inning. Ashdeep starts with a boundary.
How about the timing there? That was as good as we've... directed.